I gotta say, I love the sound of notifications as a whole, especially when like, someone's gone in and changed it. Um, my buddy Greg and his wife has like this doo doo doo. It sounds like I fucking replenish my mana, you know, kind of a sound, and I'm just like every time I hear it, I'm like, ah, it's so cool. I feel refreshed.
My favorite is the fairy sound from Majora's Mask.
Ooh, the like, hey, listen. Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's definitely one of my favorites.
I saw they're remaking it.
Oh, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, yes, right.
Yeah, so that'll be coming out like this year. It really won't be that long before that comes out. I'm actually really excited about that. So that'll be cool as heck.
That was one of the only Zelda games I never really got super far on.
Yeah.
It was hard as a kid.
Yeah, that one. I mean, yeah, that is. It's definitely not the easiest game, especially since it was like the first real 3D game like that. But it gave us a lot. Without it, we wouldn't have had things like lock-on targeting. Like stuff like that. It was pretty sweet. It was actually really, really cool. That was definitely one of those games where me and your grandma, we walked to Blockbuster to go get the strategy guide. We're like, we're gonna go buy that because I need it. Yeah.
Gotta figure out the songs and stuff. It's so difficult.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then like figuring out where to use them. If you don't know exactly, like, what am I supposed to do next, and that just makes it so much more difficult. PS Vita. There we go. Game Boy Advance and Game Boy. So this is like my favorite thing to do. Is look at Game Boys on here. Awesome. Do do do. I see. I start to go down these rabbit holes where I'm like, I'm gonna buy a Game Boy Advance now. Or I'll get me an import Nintendo 64. That might be cool. Refresh that. Hit the multi-stream. Refresh that. I wish I could have this in a pop-out. That probably would be like way easier. Ooh, go to live dashboard. Let's use the QR code. Bam. This is me. There we go. See, I like that. Prefer to have the dashboard over there. What's up, Emilio? How you doing? Let me know if the audio sounds good. And if you guys are on and you're having a good time, share the live. I'm going to go ahead and put a game on here in a second, but I'm just doing some kind of, a little bit of shopping here on Yahoo Auctions Japan. What is this? Oh, used near mint, tested and working Nintendo 64 DD. Console only. Oh, that is cool. Oh my god. I feel like I need to watch and buy this. Hey, what's up, Frankie? How you doing? Hope your day is going well. Dang, look at this. I never I had completely forgot these things existed. This says junk item. Wow, this is blowing my mind right now. So this was like, I guess DD was for disk drive, that we never got here in the States. And so this is cool as shit. I'm super pumped. Frankie says fighting with this stupid Wi-Fi, nice. You know what? I've been having similar issues, man. Like, I'll be on a call or whatever, and I'll get like, your internet is unstable, and I should not be getting internet is unstable fucking messages. You know what I mean? Like, we've got gigabit internet, man. It should be smooth as butter. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes, man. Fighting with the interwebs. Maybe it's time to get a new router. I guess I've also had this one for a while. Like, I've had the same router now for at least a couple of years. So maybe that's part of it. There we go. Spectrum, yeah. Yeah, we had Spectrum for a minute. When I was with Grande, I feel like that's when I had the best service. Spectrum was pretty good, and Google's been pretty good. But man, when we had Grande, Grande was so nice because one day you would get an email and they'd be like, "Hey, we're upgrading your internet service and the price is going down." I'd be like, "What?" Like the complete opposite of like every other company ever, right? The price is going down, it's getting cheaper, and it's getting better. But then we moved from the area where they were available. So, anyways. Main unit accessories. Here we go. Wow. 40 Nintendo 64 expansion packs. Jesus. Right? Oh my gosh. The current bid, so like $300. I guess if you have a game store, like this is the kind of stuff you want to buy, right? So that you can have expansion packs to sell. For those who may be watching on TikTok or on any of the other streams, just as a heads up, me and my homies, we do imports from Japan, so we can help you ship stuff, whether that's wheels, that's a set of seats, that's a bumper, it's a a full body kit or an engine. So yeah, don't forget to follow and share the live if you're having a good time. You want to see Game Boy Colors? Dude, hell yeah. Let's go. They actually won't be too bad. Let's see. Usually you can get a pretty cool Game Boy Color. See, here's one from 6,000 yen. So that's what, like, $5? Let's see. Yeah, this one's on PayPay Flea Market. Okay, this one's a junk item, so we don't want a junk item. We want something functional. Let's go back. Main unit. Boop. Damn, here's a Hello Kitty pink one. Here's a Pokemon Center exclusive. Ooh, the buy it now is 300 yen. That's kind of a lot. Or 30,000 yen. That's kind of a lot. Here's some Game Boy Pockets. Look at this one. This is like NES colors. Oh, I love this. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Somebody on TikTok's username is Chicharron. Isn't that great? Like, what? Here, Game Boy Color might be its own category. Let me make sure. Okay, no, it should be under Game Boy then. That's Game Boy Micro. Okay. here we go. Game Boy Color. Ooh, look at this one. This one's got the box. That's where I start losing my mind. I'm like, get me with the box, bro. This one's got, okay, a couple bids. This isn't too bad. Oh, I need to make sure I'm using the right computer here. What's up, Ekaboom? Okay, so that's like $30. That's not too bad. And then I would say shipping would probably be somewhere in that same ballpark-ish kind of area. Probably less, obviously. But that one's really nice. Almost new. Superb condition. Let's see what else Momori-san has for sale. Oh, here we go. This guy has good shit. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Look at this Game Boy Light. Oh no. This Game Boy Pocket. See, this dude's got Game Boys with the box. This green one. This printer. Dude. Oh. See, I've got a pink one, but this one has the fucking box. Rachel. See. This was what happens when I fucking do a shopping on Yahoo Auctions Japan. I end up buying this stuff. But then we can play Zelda. We can trade Pokemon. Some of these are bid and then some of these are buy. I'm chatting with Frankie. Rachel says hi. So like this one is a bid. Let's take a look at some of these other Game Boy Colors. And you know what? Maybe we check PayPay Flea Market. We might find something nice. Let's do that. Ooh, this is fire. This one's got the backlight. Oh, man. Do you have a color preference? Which one? Which one are you thinking? You said, "Can I have that one?" Okay, this is just a shell. That is just a shell. That is just a shell. These are Game Boy Advances, which will play Game Boy Color games. But I know if it's for Ava, and they're like, "I want something specific for the kiddos." You always want to get them their jam. This is really cool. This guy's got a bunch of good stuff. And then look at that. He's got junk items too. I bet this is a lot of junk Game Boys. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, the yellow, bro. This one's really nice. What's up, Jackie Lincolns? How's the stream been today? So far, so good. Oh, the pink one? You want the pink one? Ooh. This one's only a Game Boy Pocket, though. It's not a Game Boy Color. Just making sure you know. But I can probably do something for the Game Boy. Let me know. And then I'll have to get me another one that maybe has the box. Let's see. I do. Can you show it again so I can show Erica? Sure. Yeah, check it out. Here, I'm not sure if you're watching on the landscape mode or on the other, so I'm just moving the chat kind of out of the way. There we go. So yeah, it's really nice. But yeah, I've had this little guy for a little bit. It's pretty cool. You were looking for the soda, sorry, my brain was like, hey Tabby, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Jackie Likens is giving the little dancing cat. Yeah, it is. It is. And of course it works. If you put batteries in it. I probably scavenged the batteries for a remote or something for Ellie.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, see, Rachel says yes, we did. I kind of want this yellow Game Boy Color. This is bad.
You want me to leave this light on?
Go ahead and turn it off. I think that's fine. Do 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 do. Oh, thanks, Ray Ray. Fine. And then this, I really want this. This is basically a Game Boy Pocket with the backlight. Yeah, the yellow is really nice. The yellow, I think, is one of the rarer colors. I could be totally wrong.
For which game? For which system?
For the Game Boy Color, I remember it. I don't.
We have the Pokemon themed yellow. I don't remember a regular yellow yet.
Yeah, this one is just a regular yellow. Yeah, see, rare and popular yellow color. This guy gets it. But let's see, this one's expensive. And it hasn't even been bid on because it's expensive. Yeah, see, it's like $250 for a Game Boy Color. It's a lot. Like, oh, Tabby sent five roses. What? Thank you. Hell yeah. I can quit my job. Man, have you guys seen those small cars? They're like small electric cars, but it'll look like a Porsche or it'll look like a Trueno from Initial D, and like you're like sitting in it and your body like sticks out. Yeah, it's dude, right? Ouch, exactly. So it's kind of nuts. What's up, Dark Watcher? Tabby says that's the plan. Exactly. Hey man, I want this to be the day job, right? How fun would that be? I really want one of these Game Boy Lights. A couple years ago, a guy found like cases of these, and then he started selling them for like $100. And I didn't jump at it because I was like, that's too much at the time when I should have bought at least one. I regret it every day now. This one's really nice. Oh, this green one in the box, man. And it's always fire because look, the boxes, they would put the serial number on the paperwork. And what's that? 4288. And then boom, it matches on the console. Like, right? They're really cool. They're really cool. I want one. I don't know where I'd put it. I'd put it in the back of the truck. This little Game Boy Pocket printer is really cool. Once again, this thing's like $100. So freaking cool, though. Oh man! And then I had one of these when I was in high school, and I had ordered it from Japan, and it came in this really cool box. But I also had it modded with a backlight. Man, I love that. The green one, let's see. This one is not. Oh, and this one people are bidding on. So this one's not a buy it now. But let's see. No, that's the Game Boy Color one. This one is 10,000 yen. So this one's about $70 plus give or take like $40 for shipping or so. That's where it's currently at, but I'm sure this one's probably going to keep going up. I want to find usually you can find some really nice stuff on here for buy it now. Let's look at the fixed price stuff. Let's see. Because I hate having to bid on stuff. That's such a pain in the butt. What's up to Donald? How's it going? Oh, look at this. Yellow Game Boy Pocket. Look at this clear Game Boy Color. The pink with the box. The teal Game Boy Color. Oh my god. Oh, dude, hell yeah. There's some just straight fire on here right now. I'm losing my mind. Bro. The silver one is cool. These are the old chonky boys. Oh my god, they're so expensive now. There's a red one and a yellow one, and it's probably like $200 for the chonky boy Game Boys now. A black one is probably about 180. Oh my god, they're really expensive. And then here's the gold one, new in box for 40,000. That's so expensive. Losing my mind. All right, let's start looking at these. This is not what I meant to do today, but I'm happy. Oh, look at it, the yellow. It's perfect. I had a yellow one way back in the day. The clear Game Boy Color is really nice. This one actually looks very nice. It looks like it's not like sun bleached, or it's got that yellow tinge to it. This pink one has sun damage. You can see that. Like the back is super bubblegum, and then the front is kind of like yellowed. Oh, this one is very nice too. Well, it's got like a tobacco tinge to the top. You can kind of see in these. I feel like I'm gonna watch this one. We're gonna put this at the end. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to grab that, and we'll see. That would be really cool. Let's see. What else is going on in the Game Boy world? There's another Chonky. That one's actually a lot cheaper. Maybe I'm just seeing what's at the top right. Let's look at what's you know what? Let's look at auction and see what's ending soon. Sorted by shortest time remaining. Ooh, Game Boys. Obviously. Virtual Boy. Did you ever want a Virtual Boy, Rachel? That's the thing that was like a VR for Nintendo. Yeah, it was like a big thing, and it was kind of a new jam, and it was just one of those things. It didn't really take off, which is a shame, because that could have been cool. Man, I should really be like, ooh, here we go, Game Boy Pocket in green. It doesn't have the box, but it's Rachel. They have a giant Game Boy display. It's too much. It's a fucking million yen. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so cool. If anybody wants to buy me something for Christmas. Remember the glove? Oh, dude, I bet you we can find some power gloves on here for sure. Game Boy Pocket green, working condition. Ooh, there you go. Look at that. I like this one. This one looks good. I like it. Yamaha bass. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, look at this bad boy. This one's got 7 hours left working with box. Alright, this is going to the very end. I might have to get this one. This would be... Oh my god, this looks brand new. Look at this screen, dude. Man. I can't even. Or is that discolored? I don't know. Just looks really good. Items with yellowing are for reference and are not included in the sale. Okay. There's one person watching it. I'm gonna buy this fucking Game Boy. That one is so nice, dude. Oh my god, I'm kind of losing my mind at that right now. PlayStation 2 showing up in this. In the Game Boy section of ending soon. See, and this is where it gets really cool, is when you start finding the modded ones. Like, check this out. Game Boy Pocket, white IPS LCD. So this one's been modded, and it's got a color backlit screen. This stuff is cool. Five items total, junk. Boo, nobody wants this. We don't want junk, actually. Go back. Move that all the way to the end as well. I'm also waiting on Pokemon cards, man. Ooh, the PSP? Dude, PSPs are legit. The black Game Boy Pocket in the freaking box. Yeah, see, this is why this is bad. Because I could just do this all day. I could literally do this all day. Sakura pink Game Boy Color. We'll go PSP console, and I believe these are region free, which is one of the cool things about them too. So you can you can legitimately get these and play like the American games and stuff like that. But then of course they're super moddable, so you can have them running emulators and all kinds of stuff. We'll look at the newer ones. Let's look at fixed price. And we'll do console. Yep. Dude, get out of here. Fixed price. Okay, that's junk. Okay, I was like, this is crazy. Full laminated IPS, ready to play with all the accessories. That's not bad. That's cool. Look at this red one. Ooh. Back cover and battery missing. Boo. Excellent condition. Piano black. That's cool. 9,900 yen. Does it come with the accessories? I remember I was trying to fix them for my mom and I could never fix it. Yeah, like, I replaced everything and it was just too far gone. I was like, no. Ooh, here's one with the box. Monster Hunter 3 version. Felicia Blue color version. This one's really nice. Look at that. Oh, so cool. It looks like it's missing the back plate, maybe? Okay, no, it isn't. They just took it off to show you. Very nice. I feel like the hard thing to find with this would probably be the memory cards, right? I could see that. Like, getting a hold of the Sony Pro Duos, that would be a whole thing. This one you can tell has seen some love. Still very nice. Let's see. Mint condition. This pink one, that's a really nice one too. That one, for that cheap though, might be junk. This is cool. Yeah, dude, the damn memory cards, right? I remember for a while too, like when the PS2 came out, that was a whole thing also, was finding freaking memory cards for the PS2 was so difficult for a little bit. They were so expensive. So that's a whole nother freaking, you know, thing you got to deal with. Oh, I'm like, why does this say Happy Burger at the very top? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Way cool. Alright, well, I also wanted to take a look at DS's real quick. I've been noticing that Nintendo DS's here in the States are like popping. For whatever reason, people have been, like, the price on them has just, like, gone up. It's kind of nuts. Here's the DS Long Life, DS Lite. Where's the 3DS? Let's go back. Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Significantly less expensive than they are here. This might be the new jam, guys. Getting Nintendo 3DSs from Japan and then flipping them here. New unused console. Yeah. That's the jam. Oh. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to jump offline for now. I'm going to start to relax. I wanted to jump on, get back into the rhythm of doing the stream here at home. I was going to play some video games, but I think we went down some really good rabbit holes. So I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, getting to sleepy time. Exactly. On the weekend, I want to start doing a longer stream in the evening. That's going to be on my plan. But today I'm feeling it. I kind of want to watch X-Files and then kind of go from there. But anyways, Frankie, thanks for hanging out with me on here. This has been fun. And then everybody else who's been on the live, thank you so much. My name's Gerald. My little business is called Student Driver Club. If you don't already follow, please follow. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the live. Don't forget to tip your waiter on the way out. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. Peace, y'all. Let's see. I gotta find the X button on here.